Once upon a time, there was a guy named Jack who loved to experiment with different types of magic. One day, he stumbled upon a spell that promised to transform him into the opposite gender for a day. Excited by the prospect of experiencing life as a girl, Jack quickly cast the spell without fully reading the instructions. As soon as he finished the incantation, he felt a strange sensation coursing through his body. Suddenly, his clothes began to shrink and tighten around him until they fell off completely. Jack looked down and gasped in shock as he saw that he was now a completely undressed girl. At first, Jack was horrified by his new form, but he soon began to embrace the experience. He loved the way his body looked and felt, and he relished the newfound attention he received from men. However, as the day went on, Jack began to notice some of the downsides of being a girl. He was constantly catcalled and objectified, and he found it difficult to move around without being stared at. Despite these challenges, Jack continued to enjoy his new identity and even began to consider staying as a girl permanently. However, as the day drew to a close, he realized that he missed his old life and wanted to return to being a guy. With a heavy heart, Jack cast the reversing spell and watched as his body transformed back into its original form. He was relieved to be back to normal, but he couldn't help but feel a twinge of sadness at the loss of his brief stint as a girl. From that day forward, Jack learned to appreciate the complexities of gender and the importance of accepting oneself for who they are. He continued to experiment with magic, but he always made sure to read the instructions carefully before casting any spells.